It's not. It's kind of not related to video.
I like this chart.
Yeah, it goes. Fun fact, I'm charging this. But no.
Barely.
That ending so much. I love that
have
ending
fun
so
on the-
much.
Did you have fun on the jacks?
I like. What is it called?
Jacks.
No, not the jacks. I'm not a big fan of jacks.
Trails?
What is? You know the one that goes wavy.
The stairs?
Stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, not last one. There's more of them. Or how many did I have? 143. So, is it not enough?
Check if you can. I think the next gate is 110, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, I think it's enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5,
40.
Oh, just enough.
Wait.
Just enough.
Oh, barely. Need.
Do 110 first. Oh, wait.
Oh, I didn't know that.
110.
Oh, right. The 110. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was referring to with the 110.
Man. We're in a desert, but without the S.
This is the newly added area, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm right in time. Sunset arrived. Today is January 13, 2022. The only thing we can remember are names and the date. We woke up on the ground in the middle of the road outside the Tanegashima police precinct. We could have run over if we hadn't woken up sooner. According to the people nearby, we just appeared there. It's like we warped into existence. I'm not sure what's going on or why we can't remember anything. Did we get into some accident? No, that can't be. I'm so confused. Yeah, I get confused. Well, what is that?
It's him.
Oh. Sunset memory. It's January 22nd, 2022. Apparently, I was a detective intern at the Tanegashima Police Department. That's what they said there. Anyway, I still have no memories of this. But it's nice to know that at least someone around here remembers us. I'm still trying to look into whatever caused us to lose our memories in the first place, but, well, I think I'd go insane if I didn't at least try to return to some sense of normalcy. Kotomi is taking it a lot better than I am.
Chio?
Oh, more gems. Oh my god. Oh, it's one though.
Oh man, one gem.
Two. Oh my god. Five.
5.
Hi.
Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. We just ran over the patches.
Did we? Oh my god. How many gems is this? Two. Oh my god. Two is better than one. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Another 2.
Yeah.
Sunset Ranch. There's another
Oh,
underscore after this.
I remember this.
Today is
It's
March
this
30,
time.
2022. Kotomi
A
came
day
home
after
today
my
completely
birthday.
covered in ranch dressing. I asked her what the hell happened and she seemed too generally horrified to answer. I cleaned her
Oh
up,
my god.
but I'm worried about her. Is spending time around that Saturday girl really good for her? Well, I guess she's the older one, so she can do as she likes.
I got
I'm
a
not
new
gonna keep cleaning the ranch dressing if it happens again, though.
Hello.
The ranch
Uh.
incident. Hello.
The ranch incident.
The ranch.
ranch.
Ran. I am
Look, the warp. Sunset report. Today is July 23rd, 2022. Nothing is planned today to file a missing persons report. Apparently, her sister was missing. She seems really impulsive and reckless. I hope she doesn't end up doing anything that might get her in trouble. I'm gonna go through the process of getting up a permit to investigate tomorrow if she doesn't turn up.
okay. Yeah, this is Aries POV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what's going on here? Oh, there. Oh, wow. Sunset Kanchi. Today is July 25th, 2022. Saturday went off to investigate the ferry terminal and everyone's already leaving the museum. I swear, there's something off here though. I found a book about world layers in Suki's drawer, and though it was all science mumbo jumbo, I didn't understand. Something about it struck something inside me. Was I supposed to be here? Was it always just Kotomi and I? There was always one other, right? Kanchi. Who is she? Where is she? Wait, were the figures on Suki's shelf always arranged like that?
Grown.
Growed.
Motherfucking grow again.
Bro.
Let's fucking grow.
Trust me, this one's
Let's
a banger.
fucking grow.
Growth from sedition. I still do not comprehend growth, even to this day.
Yeah.
Surprisingly,
God.
this is my first middle FC.
Damn.
Unfortunately, this is a finale like 14.5. Have fun.
Oh, that makes sense now.
Here. This is
I
Tony's midnight charting.
growth has
That
fucking devolved into an abstract concept. It's not a song anymore, it's a concept.
It's no longer coherent. It became decoherent.
Yep,
Funny
Indeed.
4 AM pattern. I'm surprised. Never mind. Yeah.
Nah. No, oh my
Yeah,
god.
these patterns are hard to hit.
yeah.
Country.
What
Country
the
for
heck?
life, baby.
You almost hit that, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I wish. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's gotta be my first. Wait. Fucker, how did you get a double hit?
Can you check shift? Can you? Oh no, tap. Sorry. Ah, so close to 15 kills. Oh, that's not bad
15.
though. That's not bad.
What?
Yippee! 12 gems.
Got my free 12 gems. Oh my god.
Yay.
Talk about gameplay.
Game that play.
What the hell?
What the hell?
So that. Oh my god.
Wait,
No,
can you check
what?
if there's like another like secret corridor that's like perpendicular?
I. Sure.
Wait, I gotta check that shit out.
I feel like there should be more context to the ranch thing, but I'm scared to know the context.
Ranch.
Yeah. It's chapter 2, actually.
Oh, chapter 2.
Ah.
Alright.
Alright.
140 gem game.
I'm good. Alright, I'll take it. Where the
Oh.
sound at?
It's gone.
Minute,
Oh.
keep going. There's no way back.
I remember what this is now. I remember what this is now. Oh my
what's
god.
happening?
Are you
What is
tense?
happening?
Are you tense?
You guys are gonna love this.
Are
You
you
guys are
tense?
gonna love
Yeah.
this.
You
What the
found
hell?
Of
the
soul?
other
It's the
half
thing.
of the thing.
It's the
It's
thing.
the thing.
Obtained half of an
Do you
important
know what
object.
this thing is?
The
Today
speaker
is
log-
December 23rd, 2020. I'm writing this log moments before stepping up into the fourth atrium to perform the Dustbreaker test run. I started the Sunrise Foundation to help people in ways nobody else could. To create new futures using technology nobody else thought to use. And everything has been building to this day. We were deciding on who to use as the first human subject, but I knew immediately what the right choice was. I started all of this to help her, to heal her, to save her from the suffering that started when her sister died a decade ago. Tonight, we will perform the Dustbreaker's first ever human run on my daughter, Saturday.
Boy, did that go well.
Shocked at this.
Execution program.
I literally
Wait.
understood what the fuck was happening.
Hi,
Oh my
15
God.
plus.
What? What?
It's a
15 plus. I never tried a 15 plus. Don't mind if I
That's
try
the
it out.
hardest.
Oh, you're
finale as far as
you're
I
gonna
know.
try it. Oh, you're trying
Yeah,
it.
you're going
my
to
God.
try.
Execution program. You're gonna enjoy this.
You're going to
Program.
execute yourself, like the
Good
program.
luck. 15.6 by the way.
So-
One of my favorite 15 plus.
Also, hi Asaph.
Hello.
Hey,
I don't know how familiar you are with
Welcome.
Spartan charting, but good luck.
Yeah. Good
Really?
luck.
Did you know Avalon Encore? You know Spartan style.
And also Orphan.
No, he hasn't done at all yet. Doesn't seem like.
Hmm. Okay. I haven't played with FL Studio either.
Final Landing Studio.
Final Landing Studio. The run.
Oops.
Do
You
want
like
to-
rolls?
Do you want to? Run?
Keep rolling. Okay.
I love chords.
Sure.
Oh, oops. Oh, I see.
This brings fear into my soul.
It
This is
should.
very soon.
I'm too scared to ever try this, honestly. I don't know if
You
I'll
know-
ever try this.
I mean, you
I'm
can
not
just-
It's not
sure.
gonna kill you.
I mean, there's no.
I wonder if we're gonna get to see another Spartan kill in like chapter 5 or something. Because if so. Oh!
Another what?
Another
Spartan
Spartan
boss.
murder.
With like real life stuff. I don't know.
Yeah, it
Maybe like way later in final chapter.
The Nemesis headline you would be like, Spartan just kill another person, but they're charting.
It's not over. The execution is still being executed.
I wonder if Lusumi is okay with me remixing the song.
I mean,
Well,
you should
was.
probably go ask them.
I love
Oh,
I love
You can just go ahead.
Well, see, here's the
That's
thing.
my favorite
I already
chapter 0
did
though.
it.
oh, what the hell?
It's in the game.
Oh, I forgot about this.
Yeah.
That's all you need from now in between space. You can go back to the
Congrats,
flowchart
you can
now.
now exit
Yeah.
between space and never touch it ever
Oh,
again.
I'ma go back
You
and
moving
over the YouTube
diagonally was such a jump scare. I forgot you can do that now.
Yeah.
And you can do
Oh, I
that
didn't
Don't
know
forget
that.
to save. Don't forget to save.
Oh yeah.
I
moving
didn't know that.
diagonally
Oh my
is
God.
moves you faster. So remember that for speedrun.
Doesn't returning to hub also save you?
I don't remember. Also, that thing at the center.
Tab question mark.
something in the center.
Tab
yeah.
question
what do you
mark?
think?
Oh
What
my
do you
god.
do with tab?
Okay,
Where is other half?
The other half.
you'll
Man,
find it. You'll find it eventually.
You'll find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll find it.
You don't
For-
have to
for
do
now-
it right
you
now.
don't
For
know.
now, yeah. For now, story.
Oh, you haven't done
Episode
it.
20.
No.
I
Alright.
completely forgot as well that you can expand your battery, max.
yeah.
1,100 jump
Yeah.
scare.
Episode 20, Connect, bringing everything together. Eri and Chio go over the information about the case.
Hold on. Oh, that's good.
Man.
Riley
This-
from chat.
This episode contains topics of panic and worry. Ah. Ta-da, this is exactly what we need. Chio carried a large cork board into the room. Eri looked at her with an exasperated glare. Seriously? What? I always wanted to. And your notepad is clearly running out of space. Eri looked down. It was true. Her notepad had been her primary method of taking notes since she started working as a detective. And it almost completely filled up. She sighed. Okay, one more time, from the top. We know that Suki went to work, disappeared on her lunch break, boarded a ferry, went to the shrine, and then nothing. Do we even have anything else? She thought to herself for a second. Nothing I can think of. Unless you can count the fact that the universe is conspiring against us. A fire without a source and coincidental cave-in are kind of suspicious, don't you think? What? You think that there's a god out there that's pissed at us? She had said it as a joke, but Chio didn't feel it. At this point, it seems fake, I guess. Or like, we're following a trail of breadcrumbs that stray just far enough from the truth for us to follow it without a question. That's an interesting take, actually. Do you think? At that moment, the door slammed open and Chio and Eri both jumped. Allison, Katomi, and I walked into the room. Oh, welcome back. How was Ginza? So cool. We got a lot of fun stuff, and I definitely did not get lost in Ginza Station on the way back. It didn't happen.
Stupid
Allison,
fuck.
Katami, that happened. I glared at them, and then carried the bag full of and goodies that we bought over to the kitchen counter. Katami slumped over what? Onto the couch, absolutely exhausted. Allison, on the other hand, noticed the comically oversized corkboard and started fawning over it. Whoa, that's the biggest corkboard I've ever seen.
This scene,
You've-
this scene.
It's the cork board.
I love
and you've
this
organized it
scene.
so well. Are these tags coded? Oh my god. And they're organized by date followed by an alphabetical sort. This is the most beautiful thing I ever laid on my eyes on.
We love a girl who obsesses over the weirdest stuff.
Armor friend still charmed.
Ari and
for
Katami
those
looked at
places.
this strange
Yes.
turned off character with confused expressions while I stood in the corner just smirking. Even Chio is surprised by her strange passion for corkadization.
Organization.
A word.
True.
Yeah, and
Big and
the-
huge.
So wood. And the vertically shows up 6 a.m. at the bottom. Because that's the lowest concentration of events, so it leads to a more coherent organizational structure. Oh my god, yeah! She's gonna be at this for a while. I decided to leave the two of them to the excited ramblings about organization in court. Ari walked over to me. So, what did the two of you manage to figure out, Baru? Gus, anything new? How we decided? We were spitballing a few theories, but unless you have a good explanation for the random acts of nature impeding our progress, we've kind of hit a roadblock. I think we'll need to look at some of the lesser places of interest in the Tokyo area and hope to find a new trail. I was kind of expecting that, honestly. But I have good news. I got you a plush while we're in Ginza. I shuffled around a bit before pulling out the plush in question out of my bag, a crudely drawn cat vaguely shaped to be huggable.
What?
I will cherish this
It's the what?
greatly.
What?
What?
Eric quickly scurried to find a spot in the room
Yeah!
to act as a pedestal for it.
What?
Damn.
I'm glad she likes it. The next time I glanced over, I saw her placing what I can only assume is an offering bowl in front of it. She placed a handful of coins from her purse. It's strange that seeing this side of area, but it's sweet. Looking back at the corkboard, she was exasperatedly guiding Allison through every single note placed on it, seemingly running out of stamina. Allison seemed to be none of the wiser to this, though. I guess I'll clean up myself a little. I guess I'll clean myself up a little. I walked into the washroom and splashed some water on my face when I was washing my hands. However, I felt a vibration in my pocket. My phone? Who could that be? I fumbled around in my jacket pocket and pulled out my phone, but I didn't have any notifications. Then it slowly dawned on me that I didn't have vibration notifications turned on my phone in the first place. What's going on here? Reaching into my pocket again, I pulled out my other phone, the burner that Eri had given me. Maybe it wanted to let me know that the battery was dying. Unfortunately, that was not the case. The display read, "One new message." Huh? That's not possible. I opened the rudimentary messaging app and opened the unread message. When I saw what it was in it, I froze. Hexadecimal? Is this some kind of prank? Of course, the hexadecimal wasn't what caught my eye first. The sender was...
Huh?
666. It's the number 666.
No!
Oh,
Wait.
tricks and mind game.
My own
Did I just stop
phone.
talking when you see it?
I rushed back into the living room out of breath Allison was done with her corkboard fantasizing, and was sitting on the couch with Kotomi. All of them looked up to me. Saturday, what's wrong? My phone, there was a message, and sensing that I was panicking a bit, Allison stood up and walked over to me. Come on, sit down. What happened? I sat down on the couch and exhaled. I explained the text message that appeared on my burner phone with myself listed as the sender. Eri frowned. Yeah. By all means, that shouldn't be possible. I don't think I have to ask you if you were actually the one who sent the message. Yeah, of course I wasn't. I'm more concerned with the message contents itself. That's readable hexadecimal. Most of the bytes are within the lowercase a what?
ASCII.
ASCII?
ASCII.
Range. Yeah, you're right. I'll transcribe it. I took out her phone and plugged the hexadecimal into an online tool. It says Fort report.mp4, a file name. My blood ran cold. There was only one thing this mystery person could be hinting at by sending only a file name.
No way.
Sure enough, it led to a video on the shrinereport.xyz site,
No way.
which
it's
presented a
site.
similar kind of puzzle to the original video from way back in the summer.
What's
We spent a good
disappointing is
hour
that
or
there's
so
no
trying
actual fourth report video.
Oh. Solve this.
Yeah, there isn't one.
Yeah.
It led to an address and a time similar to the original video, an empty lot near Shinjuku Station at the time of 8:15 p.m. on November 19th, tomorrow. We all went silent after that. It was clear that what the message was asking us to do. Okay, if no one else is going to say it, I will. This is totally a trap, right? Definitely. But also, one I'm not sure we can afford avoiding. Normally, I'd investigate with backup, but we don't have that luxury. I stood up from the couch and clenched her fist. Chio, would you mind accompanying me tomorrow, in case it's dangerous? You're the oldest one here. I'm sorry to have to involve a civilian in a situation like this, but I need backup of some kind, and you're definitely the most able to fend for yourself. Of course, Eri. I stood up protesting. Hold on, why just you two? I know it's dangerous, but this message was directed at me, right? They definitely want me there. Because if it is a trap, we'd be bringing you directly in harm's way. Isn't that my choice to make, not yours? I understand, but please. I want to know the truth. There's no convincing you otherwise, is there? Seth, are you sure you want to do this? I don't want something to happen to you. I'm sure. Please let me come. This feels like the culmination of everything that's happened this past few months. I'm begging you guys. You're right, I guess. But I'm coming with you. Harry started protesting, but stopped herself. Hold on. Oh, never mind. But you two are going to be on a tight leash, okay? Allison and I nod. Harry knew by now that the only person as stubborn as I am is Allison, and that it'd be a waste of energy trying to fight us. But we also know that Harry just wants us to be safe, so we don't usually go against her, unless it's really important. It's settled then. If we leave by 7:30, we can get there at the designated time easily. I suppose you're also going to come, Kotomi? Of course I am. My best friend and my sister are going to the enemy's nest, and you want me to stay at home twiddling my thumbs? Not happening. Kotomi's determination was unwavering, something that we rarely saw from her. But she knew how to stick to her beliefs when it came down to it. It was one of the reasons we got along well
Jamie.
in the first place.
Hi, Jamie.
Hello, Jamie.
Hello,
Uh,
Jamie.
Hello, the great algorithm too.
And let's go read Hajimelli Hideout. Oh, there's a full VC.
Very well. Until then, let's
You mean
try
it's
not to
full, is
wait.
it?
Hmm? Fear is the mind.
Well,
Something.
fear is the mind killer.
Episode 21, Breach.
Ah, that's the last one. Oh my god.
Into the
Alright.
sunrise.
What's 9 plus 10?
Oh my!
When
I'm
God damn
going.
it!
I just took damage of listening to that.
9
Saturday
plus
visits the
10,
Sunrise Foundation
at least 2.
Hi.
Oh,
This story episode is very long. It is recommended to be prepared before selecting the mode.
Colon 3. Colon
Colon
3.
3.
Are you ready?
Okay, grab a
Are
popcorn,
you
chat.
ready?
I am ready.
Or a bottle of water?
Shen, you've been
Tell you
reading
what,
for
Oh
a
my
while
god,
now.
I
If
am
you-
going
if you
to kill
want us
people
to
that
take
go
over
into
to
the
read, just let
puzzle
me
and
know,
story
okay?
help
Just
and
let us
don't
know.
put need help. I am going to kill them.
you know what? I have a
There.
clogged nose right now. How about you try reading it?
Okay, I'll do it.
Reading, huh?
Yippee. Content warning. This episode contains topics of panic and worry, eerie
Content
atmosphere,
warning.
being overwhelmed, confronting difficult truths, panic attacks, yelling/arguing, unreality, and guns.
Gun.
Oh no, guns! Oh no!
Oh wow, this is gonna be oh well.
I've never actually seen the content warning thing before,
And this
so that's
is my
what
type of episode.
Yeah.
We had tried to take our minds off of what
Hell
was coming,
yeah.
but it was a fruitless effort.
Guns.
Fucking hell,
Fire
okay.
America, America, America.
It was approximately 90 minutes before the time specified in the puzzle video, and I was sitting on the bed in my guest room in Chio's apartment.
Oh.
I wasn't sure how to explain the feeling, but it felt like everything was converging to this single night. I wasn't sure if I was ready to find the answers that were waiting for me, but the video message's appearance had made it plenty clear that I no longer had any choice in the matter. The door opened, and Allison walked in. Are you okay? Yeah, I am. I'm just nervous. She sat down on the bed beside me and rested her head on my shoulder. I'd be more surprised if you weren't nervous. I'm nervous too. I think everyone is, but I don't doubt that you've got it worse. So much of this is centered around your own feelings. I guess it's just important that I make sure you know that I'm here for you if you need me for anything, ever. I think that's the main reason I've been able to come so far. Yeah? What makes you say that? She was hiding it, but I could tell that got her all flustered. She had that oddly insecure side to her compassion. At first, I wanted to pretend that everything was okay. All those months ago, on that day that ended in the museum fire. I hurt you and myself by trying to force myself to believe I was doing better than I was. So, I started trying to be more honest, open up more when I was feeling out of it. I've worried a little all this time that your high spirits over these past few months have been the result of you putting on a brave face. Worried about that too. It's way too easy to fall into unhealthy habits without realizing it. But when I took the time to analyze the situations I was in, I found that it was all true. I was able to live some of my most true months this past fall, even despite my life being completely upended ever since the summer. And while, yeah, I owe some of that to Eri and Kotomi, and even Chio, I think most of it was because of you. Ah, you flatterer. I'm not special. There are tons of girls like me. Whether that's true or not doesn't change anything, because I don't have this kind of connection with any of them. Ah, fair enough, haha. Glancing at Allison, she buried her head in my shoulder, obviously not expecting a wholehearted answer to her joking question. You've changed too. Have I? Absolutely, you have. The Allison of summer 2022 would have told me that there's absolutely no way we should pay any mind to the puzzle video. I don't know if you realize it, but at some point, your goalpost shifted from trying to stop me from action to being there for me when action arises, and that helped a lot, seriously. I think that after the museum incident, and then especially the cave-in, I just kind of realized there was no turning back. That really was the turning point. I really wish you'd give yourself more credit. No big deal, really, so I don't think I deserve any kind of special praise. I leaned over and planted a kiss on her cheek. Well, you're getting it anyway. What a shame. I- How do you vocalize that kind of sound with your mouth? You gotta tell me.
Gotcha, moment.
Maybe,
Oh,
maybe once you tell me how you vocalize a tilde.
Lives.
Almost laugh
well.
and stand
Right.
silence for a little longer, reveling in the moment as if the world was going to end in a matter of seconds. But the peace could only last so long. My alarm went off.
Beep, beep, beep,
Oh my god.
beep, beep.
Time to get going.
The gym alarm.
Shalom.
Yeah, it is. Are you ready?
I kept.
No, I'm not. That's okay. I'll be right here with you every step of the way. I know. Thank you, Ali. I love you. Love you too. Now, let's not keep Chio waiting. We stood up and walked out of the room. I flicked the lights off with a switch on the wall, and as I did, I took one more glance around the room. How many things will have changed by the time I step into this room again? The location specified in the video message was right by Shinjuku Station, so it was only a short train ride away from Ikebukuro. As we rode on the train, Eri briefed us on the backup plans in case something went awry. Obviously, our burner phones are the best way to send out any kind of SOS. I'm assuming you all brought yours? Yeah, we did. But, why are you only checking this now? Shouldn't you have double checked before we left? You're right, but it seems like it all worked out in the end, so there's no need to dwell on it. I could tell from her tone that she had also spent most of the time before we left preparing herself mentally for whatever was about to come. Over the past few months, I've come to realize that Eri is much less steel-willed as she seems, probably even more fragile than Kotomi. She's gotten better at opening herself up to those insecurities, but it's a process, so she's still the hardest police detective who isn't allowed to emote at times. I look around at my friends. The thought entered my mind that I might not get to see one or all of them after the events of tonight, but I dismissed that thought from my mind. Allison saw me tense up slightly anyway, though, and gripped my hand tighter as if to say, "It's all going to be okay in the end." That more or less helped
Ripped
to
your
really calm me
heart.
down.
reaches into the Saturday's chest, pierces.
Metal Gear Rising Revenge attending scene.
Jesus Christ. Oh, Zay.
Oh
Zay,
my
can I
god.
ask a bit?
Yeah,
Hey, Zay.
Yeah?
Can I read the next part?
go ahead.
Okay.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, hurry.
Hold on.
Wait, who's the one reading? I just want to impress the
Music
ball.
Factory, I
Okay,
think.
I just. Okay, yeah, that's me.
Alright, got it.
Though the train ride was short, it felt like it lasted an eternity. But even eternity reached the end of time eventually, and sure enough, we got off the metro line at Shinjuku Station and walked up into the busy street of the red light district.
Well,
The location we've been pointed to was visible immediately after leaving the station. It was. Wait, what's going on in here? I thought that it was an empty lot in the map. It definitely was. Looks like the key to the lot is open. Almost like we being welcomed in.
mm,
My uneasy feelings rose up briefly, but I gripped Allison's hand harder, and we walked forward through the fence surrounding the building that shouldn't be there. The building was tall, easily about 15 stories. When we walked around the back, there was a blade near a door that made me freeze in my tracks. The Sunrise Building? Hearing my shock, Eri, Kotomi, and Chiyo hurry over. Sure enough, the back entrance has a sign above it that reads, Sunrise Building, rear entrance. The Sunrise Foundation again? They've been all over this mystery, and now a building with the same name has appeared in a lot that we were led to believe was empty. It shouldn't be a stretch to say that something is up there. You're right. Why didn't this building came up? And something else is bothering me. The four of us looked at Eddie. What is it, eh? When we were walking in here, I saw one of the pedestrians look at me and overheard them saying something along the lines of, "Why are they going into that empty lot?" You think they can't see the huge ass building? For some reason? It's not impossible. I said to them, it doesn't exist. So then
Country.
why can't we see it? Because I have allowed you to. The five of us jumped at
This
the sudden
woman.
arrival of the voice unfamiliar to us. Spinning around really fast, we
Oh
saw a
my
woman
god.
in a long dress leaning against the side of the building. Who are you? Are you? Relax. I'm not your enemy. I'm the one who called you here in the first place. I take that to mean you would be Kishobiyori then.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. I'm the one who sent you that message. How did you get the contact of our burner phones? Careful surveillance. Have you been stalking us? No. Are you done with the question? I called you here because I thought it might be time for you to learn the truth.
Could I
And
take
why
Keisha's
should we
lines?
listen to you?
oh, you can.
Could
If you
I
want.
take? Sure.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Because you came all the way out here in the first place. Why did you do that if you have no intention of listening to me?
Hmm.
Uh, it's okay, Chiyo. So, Kisho, what did you know? Do you know where my sister is?
You could say that, yes.
What's with the vague response?
I think it would be better if you saw for yourself. That's why I led you here. The truths lie in this building, normally obstructed from what you can see. So I have allowed you to see it.
Is it like some optical illusion thing? No, that can't be right.
For now, I just need you to trust me. You'll find all of the answers you're looking for in here. So let's go.
You can get us in?
Yes, hurry up now.
With an attitude that clearly said she had no time for fooling around, Kisho walked to the door and opened it up. It appeared to already be unlocked, but that couldn't be right. I tried to open that earlier and it was locked. I didn't hear her unlock it either. Just who is this girl? The five of us exchanged a worried but determined glance. As we discussed, Kotomi, I'd like you to stay outside
Hell
here
yeah,
and notify us
five
if
is
anything
fuck.
goes awry. You're still okay with that, yeah? Yeah,
Oh.
I am. I'll message you immediately if something pops up. You four ready? No, not at all. But let's go anyway. I let go of Allison's hand, and Allison, Eri, and Chiyo walked towards the door. As I start following them, Kotomi tapped my shoulder. Hey, Saturday, come here for a minute. What's up? Noticing that I stopped, Allison turned around inquisitively. I assured her I would be right there and ran back over to Kotomi. I know you already know this, but in case you need a reminder, don't ever feel like you have to push yourself too hard in order to find answer, okay? It's okay to feel overwhelmed and take a step back. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Kotomi. Yeah, good luck in there. I
Hey,
rushed
sorry to
back
butt
over
in, but can I
and
take
met
Alex's
my
lines
and
this part?
Oh,
You're gonna take
we're getting
Allison's
multiple
line?
people. We're
No,
getting multiple
no,
people.
It's a whole cast.
Why not? Why
You know
not? You
what?
know?
Oh, hold on, hold on.
You know
How about
what?
this
You
one?
know what? Hold on. Wait.
Who's the one taking the
This
roles
is
now?
fucking
I'm
cinema,
letting it.
holy shit.
Okay, I just take the rest. Someone take Allison and ASAP is taking
I'll take Allison.
Okay,
All
Zane is
right.
Allison,
Hold on.
ASAP is Kicho, and me is the other rest, and the
All
narrative.
right.
I rushed back over to where the others were standing, and we entered the door, following the strange woman who called herself Kisho Biyori. The lobby, as we could tell from the windows outside, was dark. In fact, none of the lights in the entire building appeared to be on, which further helped to drive home the uneasy feeling that we were inside a building that shouldn't exist.
Good.
Uh,
You're here. Where did Kotomi go?
Oh my
my
god,
God.
Ace up. Jump scare.
Oh my
Jeez.
ears.
God damn it, Ace.
we decided before coming here that if it came to us having to infiltrate some kind of building, she remained on the lookout outside. That's not a problem, I assume. Kyo spoke matter-of-factly with a cold tone I never heard from her before. She clearly didn't trust Kisho, and for good reason. Kisho sighed, but ultimately didn't argue back.
Yes, that's fine. We should be quick regardless. I can't keep this up all day.
Keep what up? You're going to have to start actually explaining, you know.
Oops.
If you're going to bring us out here to a building that nobody else can see and make us infiltrated with you, the least you could do is lower your condescending attitude. Kisho looked like she wanted to snap back against that, but ultimately decided against it.
Fine. This building is the headquarters of the Sunrise Foundation, which is, under almost all circumstances, hidden from the public eye. What I want to show you is on the top floor, which we can get to via the elevator.
Whoops.
Sunrise Foundation, huh? What is it really? There's no way it's just a geology corporation. And it's all over this case, even from the very beginning.
Of course it's not a geology corporation, but there's a reason that everyone is led to believe it is. I think it would be better to explain on the elevator ride up. Mind following me a little longer?
Yeah, fair enough. The four of us followed her as she led us down a few hallways to the staff elevator. Despite the lack of lights in the building, the power to the elevator seemed to be working. After a short while, the door made a ding
Ding.
sound and opened up.
Ding dong.
Get dinged.
Godlike.
God, life!
Saturday vampire confirmed.
That's an effort.
Hi, Jamie.
That's
Hi,
so
Bestie.
Oh my
The
god.
elevator flashed with light. It looked like the light was on in there at least. We followed Kisho into the elevator.
This is
God.
like when alternate sunrise said hi Uvi to me.
Inside the elevator, Ichigo pressed the button for the topmost floor, floor 17. The elevator whirred a bit, and then the doors closed. It felt as if the last thing connecting us to the world had been shielded shut, and the elevator cabin began to ascend.
I suppose I'll ask you outright. Do you know what the Dustbreaker Project is?
No way, it's the key show.
The what now? Upon hearing the word Ducksbreaker, I felt a minor headache coming on, but I managed to push through.
The Dustbreaker
Dustbreaker.
Project is, well, oh, hi, Foodbot. In a way, you could say it's
Incorrect.
Foundation in its entirety.
The Dustbreaker Project is in a way high
The
food
geology
bot.
business is a front of some sort, hiding what the company is really all about.
So what is the Dustbreaker project? Why is it so secret that they have to fake being a geology company to hide it?
Well, they don't fake being a geologist. Whatever. The Dustbreaker Project, or just the Dustbreaker, as it's usually called, is effectively a neural interface supercomputer.
Neural? Like, it messes with your brain?
Well, in a sense, yes. But that's not what its main purpose was.
So what his main purpose? Chisho stopped for a second, as if for the first time she was hesitant on whether to continue. I gripped Allison's hand again, and she gripped back as if to assure me that everything was going to be okay. Chisho finally spoke again.
Oh,
The Duskbreaker's main purpose is a world simulation device. If you've ever seen that movie from the 80s, The Matrix, it's
My
like that.
god.
The Matrix.
Okay, wait, let me do this. Wait,
You
let me-
see, Sad,
Matrix.
the cover
wait,
used
let-
was a geology corporation because rocks are yummy.
Wait, let me finish.
Why are
Let
they
me
stones?
do this first. Let me do
wait,
this
what's
first.
it?
Hello. Do you have the famous film Matrix? Oh yeah, we have Matrix. What the hell?
Ah.
Little Swatch.
Sorry,
What
copyright
is
still
the
exists
Matrix?
within this metal layer.
Oh, fuck you,
Okay, let's
Nintendo
continue.
Switch.
Well, not exactly.
Nintendo
It's the part
Swatch.
where it's simulating a world.
God.
Nobody was what to say. What Kisho was saying was so outlandish, but all of us knew deep down that she had no reason to lie.
So true, Sylvie.
You know what, you're right.
We're so sure of this. I still don't know. But nobody tried to call her bluff or tell her she was full of shit.
Oh,
This technology was obviously very secret. I'm not privy to knowing why the Sunrise Foundation was formed, or why they sought to create such a powerful machine. But the facts remain that the Duskbreaker does exist, and it's at the center of everything related to your sister's disappearance Saturday.
To tell the truth, even from the start, I knew that there had to be some big comedy involved with all of this. But a world simulation is... I didn't even know humanity had the technology to make something like that.
Well, you could always ask the lead engineers. Both of them are in this elevator.
What? All of us jumped, though we had been less surprised by the revelation that a world simulator exists than we even thought we would be. Nobody seemed prepared for that one.
The lead engineer on the project was Kisha Biori, myself. And the assistant lead engineer was Onzio Sakamoto.
oh,
What?
whoops.
Everyone turned to look at Chio, who seemed the most surprised out of anyone. Are you serious? Why don't I remember this?
Do you not? It makes sense that you would forget the exact details, but you yourself said that you had memories of working at the Sunrise Foundation, didn't you?
It was said so casually that most of us didn't even think much of it. But Eri, being the natural detective that she was, didn't let that slip up past. Hold on! How did you know about that? We just met you today, and Gio definitely didn't talk about that anytime within the last few weeks. Hey, wait! Yeah, that's not right. Why are you blaming us, Kisho? Who are you? You are not Kisho. As if the next domino in a row of revelation had fallen over, all of us turned to look at Chio, surprised.
Holy
Shut
shit.
up.
It's true that I have fragments of memory of working at the Sunrise Foundation. I don't remember working on any Duskbreaker project, and I don't know why the hell I would have forgotten. But I do remember one Kyucho Biyori, and she was not you. So who are you? The woman, who had until this point called herself Kisho, sighed as if she was minorly inconvenienced.
It was the most believable way to get you into the Sunrise building. I just took the most logical path.
You trick us! What the hell are you going to do with us?
Nothing. I'm doing what I promised you I'd do. showing you the truth. This was just the best way to present it. Of course, I knew this would happen as well. It happens every other time.
Zane.
Wait.
Zane.
Mello.
Zane Jetzo.
Mike, my mic. Oh my God, sorry, my mic. Okay,
There you go.
You're
every
Michael.
other time.
Let's see. Look, I know it's a lot to ask for your trust after lying about my identity, but I'm not here to be your enemy.
Enemy? Like, minus
The
one?
answers for everything are at the top of this building. Answers about the Duskbreaker, answers about your conflicting memories. And answers about how all of this ties back to your dear sister.
As if on cue, the elevator finally stopped its ascent and the doors opened into the dark hallway.
If you must call me anything, Dawn will suffice. But
Oh
we
my
have
god,
to be
hi
quick,
Dawn.
Hi,
because the
dog.
real enemy will catch on before long. Hurry along now.
The woman,
Goodbye,
who
chat.
now wore the name Dawn, walked into the shadow of the lightless hall towards the end. I felt Allison's hand grip mine again.
I am gone.
Are you doing okay, Sat?
I, I think so, for now. It's a lot, but I can do it. I have to do it.
I'm still here by your side.
Yeah. The four of us left the elevator into the hallway. The door closed behind us, casting our entire site into complete darkness once more. There was just enough light for us to make our way down the narrow hall. Though there were doors on either side of us, none of the nameplates had anything written on them, giving the impression that this floor was not to be used by anyone. Finally, we caught up with Dawn. She stood in front of a large double door at the end of the hallway, seemingly waiting for us and double-checking something.
This is the only office on this floor that's occupied. It's the president's office. Yes, like the United States of America.
Well, I didn't expect.
United States of
The
America.
president of the Finance Foundation?
Yes, this is his office. It's the first truth governing everything. Are you prepared?
No.
Oh man.
I stopped for a second, almost instinctively answering yes, and took the time to steady my breathing. I grounded myself using the warmth of the hand of the person I love and exhaled. Please open the
Oh.
door. Dawn seemed to understand my answer. She pushed the double doors open and invited us inside the office. The office, like the hallways and lobby, was shrouded in darkness. Dawn pulled out what seemed to be a miniature flashlight. She walked to the front of the desk and leaned against it, facing me.
Saturday. Do you know who the founder of the Sunrise Foundation is?
Did I? I thought about it. I should know this, but everything in my mind is screaming at me that I don't. That doesn't make sense. I don't think I do.
I see. Then, take a look.
She stepped aside and threw me the flashlight. I caught it and turned it on, pointing it at the desk where she was just leaning. The light illuminated a small nameplate on the desk, adorned in sun-related decor. The nameplate read,
What?
Setsuki Tasogare. Setsuki... Of course, I knew who this name was. Setsuki Tasogare. My father. My dad is the president of the. My breathing intensified and my heart rate rose rapidly. Sensing that I was beginning to fall into a panic, Allison rushed over to the front of the desk where I was standing and took the flashlight from me. Placing her hand back in mine and squeezing it tight, I breathed. Satsuki Tasokare is my father, and he's the president of the Sunrise Foundation. So this should have been a major revelation. Nobody in the room was losing their mind from the shock. On the contrary, it felt like another thing finally clicked into place. God, yeah, that seems right, doesn't it? I turned to face the woman, calling herself Dawn. Dawn, what's going on with our memories? Why does this conflict keep happening? And why does it feel like all our memories have been overridden
No.
and we are just not getting them
No.
back? Dawn hesitated, a rare sight for her. But finally, she spoke.
I think it would be best if we continued. There's still more to be seen.
At those words, something finally boiled over inside Allison, and she snapped.
Well,
Okay, I've had enough of this. How long are you going to string us along and force us to play by your rules? Even if you're trying to show us the truth, you're doing it in a way where you're more or less just toying with our emotions. Is this like a game to you? Do you actually care about Saturday learning the truth so that she feels better? Or is this all just some kind of fucking story to you? Do you not have even a bit of compassion to give her the time of the goddamn day?
Dawn stood up from her leaning position against the wall, angry.
How dare you! I'm trying to help you, and this is what I get? We only have so long before the World Keeper takes notice of what's going on, and we get sent back to Cycle Start!
Even now? Even now! You keep spouting off this shit like you expect us to just understand. But when we actually ask for clarification, you just say the answers are up ahead. Ooh, and expect us to just be okay with that. What the hell is a cycle? Who is the World Keeper? Can you finally answer some of our goddamn questions?
As the tension in the room clearly continued to escalate, someone other than the two arguing finally spoke up. Okay, Allison, let's calm down. I understand the anger. And Dawn, it's time for you to give us some answer on our terms. If you clearly benefit from us knowing the truth in some way, and if you don't start actually listening, we're heading right back down where we came from. Harry was surprisingly good at diffusing this kind of situation in her own unique way. She spoke to Alice with compassion and understanding, and switched to being cold when addressing Dawn near instantly. It was one of the things I most respected, and kind of fear about her. Dawn seemed completely unbothered though. She changed back into her normal serious self instantly, so fast that it almost felt like she had never lost her temper to begin with. It felt inhuman. Dawn, I'd like to ask you a question about the Ducksbreaker. It's the hypothesis I come to with all the context you have given us. All you have to do is confirm or deny if I'm correct.
Yes, I can do without the in-depth explanation. I'll answer.
Before I act, Saturday. Harry turned to face Allison and I. Depending on the answer to the question, everything could change, and I do literally mean everything. Are you sure you would like to stay in the room? Or should I wait to ask? After a few more deep breaths, I answered honestly. I was saying, please ask a question. I want to know. Very well. She turned back towards Dawn. Between all the insane things you mentioned tonight and looking at the state of this building in itself, a lot of things don't make sense. But there is one possibility that makes everything fall into place. It's insane and unreal, but only as insane and unreal as a device capable of simulating an entire world is. The question I'm trying to ask is, this world that we live in, that we walk around it, that we are standing in right now, is this the real world or the simulated world inside the Duskbreaker? There was a short moment of silence. I let out a completely forced laugh. Uh, come on, really? I mean, I don't doubt this Duskbreaker thing is it, but there's no way, right? Right? Dawn, however, sighed.
I suppose the answer you're looking for is that this is the simulated world of the Duskbreaker. Though describing it as not being in the real world is a bit of a false descriptor.
I see. Chio, please move Saturday and I listen to the corner over there. A sudden request. Alison and I were too stunned to refuse or even say anything at all. We moved into the corner of the room.
Is she gonna punch her? Or what?
It all happened in an instant.
And gun.
Harry whipped a small pistol out of her jacket and
The
pointed
gun!
it directly at
It's
Dawn.
the gun mentioned!
Is the gun?
I'm going to ask a few more questions,
Music.
and you're going to answer them. Understand? Dawn, however, did not seem at all fazed by the gun pointed directly at her chest. You know, I wasn't sure about the right time to bring this up, so I'm sorry if this is another major revelation. But there was something I noticed when investigating Suki's office all those months back that I never talk about. Huh? What is it? A whole lot of books about something called the meta layer concept.
You are learning.
It's all pseudoscience mumbo jumbo, but if I apply it to the situation, a lot of things suddenly make sense. Basically, it talks about the idea of world layers, the idea that there are dimensions above us that look down on us as we do to fiction. I can't say I understood much of it at all, but, well, a lot of things will make sense if this woman in front of us was from a different world.
Are you serious?
One sigh.
Not only is it possible, but she's right. I'm not originally from this meta layer. None of us are. This is a simulated world, not a natural meta layer. Look.
The moment the word look left her mouth, she was gone. In an instant, she appeared behind Eri and snatched the gun out of her hand, then seemingly zipped back to her original position.
Oh.
Eri finished and dropped her composure for a second to steel herself again.
To you, it probably looks like it teleported just now. Correct? In a sense, I suppose you could call it that. But in reality, all I did was manipulate my own properties, notably my timescale and coordinate positions. It would take way too long to explain how the Duskbreaker works, and it's not too important for what I'm trying to achieve for you to know the exact details of it. What you need to know is how we all got here in the first place, why we're here, why the Duskbreaker was turned on.
Dawn nonchalantly walked over to the desk that belonged to my dad. She opened a drawer and hit some kind of hidden switch, and in an instant, A loud crumbling sound could be heard.
You've got no balls, you're not gonna spare me.
The bookcase at the back of the room began to move ever so slightly, revealing a hidden elevator door. Dawn turned to look at me, still unsure of how to react to anything that had happened in the past 10 minutes.
This elevator leads to the Sunrise Foundation's hidden basement. Inside it is the room where the Dustbreaker is stored in the real world. It's where the truth lies. I will wait for you down below. Please follow when you're ready.
Once again, back to speaking as if she was simply dishing out logistical commands, Dawn pressed the button on the elevator to call it. She disappeared as the door closed, leaving Allison, Kyo, Eri, and I alone in the darkness of my father's office. A few minutes passed where nobody said anything. Finally, Eri was the one to break the silence. I'm sorry you had to see me like that. How are you free holding up? I tried to say I'm doing fine, but my own emotion took over and I got choked up before I could finish. I fell to my knees on the carpet floor. I'm so fucking overwhelmed. I don't know. It's even real anymore. What the hell? Addison kneeled down to wrap her arms around me.
I'm so sorry, Sad. We can go home now if you want. It's really clear this is way above what any of us expected.
No, I I want to keep going. I I just need a moment. And many moments I was given. Kneeling on the ground, I sobbed for a good 10 more minutes. I probably would have continued for another hour if Allison wasn't right there with me. Finally, I stood up. I turned to Chio. Chio, about the memories? Have they come back yet? Not all of them, but I remember why we started the Dustbreaker project. What it was that Sasuke, that your dad wanted to achieve. Please tell me, please. I want to know what led to all this. I can't tell you the whole story because I don't know it. I'm assuming that that woman has her own side of the story to tell, down in that secret basement. But from my recollection, it goes something like this. I don't think I was ever privy to what it was, but something really horrible happened in your childhood, Saturday. You were traumatized really badly as a result, and spent a lot of your early years as a recluse, never going to school or making any friends. I remember Sasuke telling me a lot about those days. I think he thought that it would improve over time, or maybe he thought it would improve faster than it really would. For whatever reason, Sasuke was really down when it seemed to him like you weren't feeling any better as fast as he expected you to. I don't think he wanted to rush you or anything.
Yeah.
I don't really understand the feeling of the parents though. Regardless, growing up and observing how much you were hurt by whatever it was that happened to you changed Sasuke's outlook on a lot of things in life. I don't know if your memories allow you to remember, but Sasuke was a large shareholder in a lot of really big corporations around the time you were born. After it became clear to him how deeply you were traumatized, he sold a lot of his shares and funded the Sunrise Foundation. What even is the Samurai Foundation? It's clear that it isn't the geology company that we all been led to believe. This next part is complete speculation on my behalf. I think that the whole geology thing was a part of this simulated world, and not an actual part of the Sunrise Foundation as it is in reality. That sounds right, because I don't remember Sasuke ever mentioning anything about the geology front to me when I was working there. I only joined on to work on the Dustbreaker project, which was the fourth major project by the company. The whole goal of the company was to experiment with alternate scientific approaches to psychiatry, basically.
Oh.
Trying to use technology to assist with recovering from mental health issues. So, what was the Dustbreaker like supposed to do? It really doesn't sound like whatever it was meant to do worked correctly. Yeah, definitely not. I can't speak on the previous 3D project by the Samurai Foundation, but the Dustbreaker was meant to be a sort of VR exposure therapy in a way. It was meant to provide a safe simulated environment for the subject to face their trauma.
I don't like that. That idea sounds flawed from the premise alone.
It probably was, but Sasuke was determined to a fault. It bordered on an unhealthy obsession. I heard from co-workers who were around the company for longer than I was that he wasn't always like that, so I'm not sure what changed him. Dad, what are you trying to do? If that's the case, then how did we end up here? Inside the astral simulation itself? How do we get out of here? Unfortunately, I don't have the answer to that. That's where my memory is cut off. Or say what? No, not like the others. I think whatever it was that happened to lead to all of this was something I blocked out of my own memory. A long silence fell over us again. Every once in a while, I felt panic creeping back to me, but I steadied my breathing and kept myself grounded. Finally, I felt like I was ready. I think it's time to go see what Dawn is trying to show me. I don't want to go alone though. Alison, can you?
Of course I can. I'll be right here with you.
Yo, and Ari, I promise we will be back as soon as we can. Can you remain here for now on lookout? Try to get in touch with Kotomi and update her? Yeah, of course. Saturday, whatever horrible truth is at the center of all of this, I'm sorry. I have contributed to something that led to all of this, and I can't apologize enough for that. I sigh. I don't have time to think about my feelings on that right now. But what matters is that you are here, helping us right now. So I'm
Oops.
focusing on that instead. Gio nodded in understanding. I took Allison's hands again and pressed the button on the secret elevator. The door opened, temporarily bathing the room in the light that signaled our approach to the center of this world, the center of this story. Good luck. Thank you. You too. We stepped into the elevator and watched the door close, obstructing Eri and Chio from my view for what I could only pray would not be the last time I would ever see them.
Oh,
Oh,
oh my god.
I'm so glad you have
boy.
enough batteries. I'm so glad you have enough batteries. Story,
Yep.
episode 22, Altercation.
Yep.
The truth
Wait, how long is this?
seen.
This is like
A bit.
Eh.
This
Oh my
is
god! Wait.
This one's significantly shorter than the
Yeah,
episode
it
21.
doesn't
Yeah.
have the
pretty
big
long, but
warning,
wait,
TM.
So,
Yeah.
My
so
previous
you
one-
have, so you have a mother.
So
Yes,
you
of
have
course
a
I have a
mother?
mom.
So you
Yeah, I have a
mother?
mom. What do you mean? Hey, mom, come on. Like, can you come over here for a second?
I'm starring this.
Can you come over?
Oh
Can you
my
come over
god.
here?
Oh my god.
People in this,
How did this
so someone in
happen?
this call that thought that you
Get
didn't
them.
exist. Can you say hi to them?
Hello.
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 Are you
Miss-
Hello. Good
What's your
evening.
favorite
Good morning.
stasis song?
Of course I have a mom. What do you mean?
What even the hell? What even
What's
is
your
happening
favorite
right now?
description
I
of
thought
the cripple mom?
Ah, so you do have a mother.
No,
Holy shit, it's Mama Seth. Whoa.
it's mom's side.
Hey.
Yo.
Okay. I'm gonna be right back. I have to do something.
Okay.
Let's continue.
How
Episode
significantly short is
22.
a
Shut
Oh,
There you go.
this episode contains topics of
Guns.
panic and worry, confronting difficult truths, panic attacks, fighting, and guns.
Guns.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Guns.
brother.
Part two.
We're getting shot for real now.
America.
We rode down the
Fuck
elevator.
yeah.
I felt a large amount of energy leave my body, and I
This
leaned on
canon
Allison's
that
shoulder.
Stasis takes place in America.
Wrong.
I'm just tired.
Which amendment was it again?
I can't
It's
blame
the
you,
American
but-
amendment.
You're doing really, really good, you know? I'm really proud of you.
You're doing really well yourself. It's almost like nothing faces you.
Nah, it's a lot to take in. I think I just process stuff way more internally than you do. Not that being external about it is at all a bad thing, it's just different, you know?
Yeah, I get you. The elevator plummeted into the depths under an existing building. It was a long, long ride.
I'm real.
Finally, the elevator came to a stop, and the doors opened into a dark hall. The basement hallway of the Sunrise building, though it was as dark as the other halls we traversed on our way up to the 17th floor, had a completely different atmosphere.
Rather than stream, actually, I want to chill.